up, guys? Welcome back to another video, part 9 of the rebuild. We're out here and it's super cold. Yeah, super cold, and it's really cold out here, guys. I really didn't want to come out here and make a video today, but I said, why not? I love the feeling of posting every single day and having a video out on the channel for you guys. This is the only jacket I found. It was in the dirty clothes, so I had to get it back out and put it on. All the other ones are just too thin. This is the thickest and warmest one, and so I got that on right now. Got the frame and everything out there. Gonna clean it the rest of the way up, get the forks and everything, clean the rest of the way up, and get all this and the pot, clean the rest of the way up. Hopefully tomorrow it'll be a lot warmer than it is today. I hope it's a lot warmer than it is today, because if it's not, I probably won't post a video. It's just too cold, and you hear the wind, too windy out here. So let's get started so I can end the video off and get back inside. Got some parts ordered for the bike. I told you guys, if you're new to the channel, if you're not new to the channel, you've been here on every single build, the last 9 episodes or the last 9 parts of this build series. You have been, but if you haven't, if you're new and you just saw my channel and found it, the last couple days or whatever, I'm ordering some new stuff for this bike. I know some of you guys are saying this ain't a build. All you did is take the bike apart and clean it up, put it back together. Well, when you take a bike apart and you put it back together, you rebuild the bike, so it's a rebuild. And I'm also getting new parts. You said, oh, it ain't a rebuild if you don't get new parts. Getting new parts, getting new fenders, getting new sprockets, getting new stuff for the motor, and also I rebuilt the motor not too long ago. I rebuilt the top end, the bottom end. I checked for play. I made sure everything was good with the bottom end before I replaced the top end. So I put a new Yz125 piston in the top end not too long ago, probably like a month or not even that. There's a video on the channel. You can go check that out and watch the rebuild. But the motor and everything's good. Compression's 100%. And all I wanted to do was get the bike cleaned up, the motor cleaned up, paint the frame back, because the frame was just completely rusted, and in some spots the paint was completely rubbed off, and it made the bike look older and look like junk. So I wanted to take this bike and completely rebuild it from the motor, not really the motor up, from the ground up, clean everything up like I said, and just get the new parts that I need. And I'm getting a lot of new stuff, graphics, seat, bars, hand guards, just a lot of epic stuff for the bike that's going to make it look sick. New tires, radiators, radiator hoses, pegs, kickers, shifters, just everything that you can put on the bike easy. I'm putting on it, and it's going to make it look sick. I can't wait for that. The parts will be here soon. Half of them shipped, and I'm still waiting on the other half to ship, so they'll be here soon. Another 5 days or so and all the parts should be here, so I'm waiting on that. But until then, I can get everything ready to put everything else on. If you guys have any other bikes you recommend, or not really recommend, if you guys have any other 2-stroke bikes, I only want the 2-strokes, don't really want to mess with the 4-stroke engines. Heard the 4-stroke engines is way harder than the 2-strokes. And I'm not a professional or anything at bikes, and I've taken apart a few 2-strokes, so I know a little bit about them, so I want to stay with what I know a little bit about. So like I said, if you got any 2-strokes, guys, you want to sell me, pretty new ones. I don't want any like 1980s, and I want like 1995 and above is what I want really, and anything above 1995 I'll take, and maybe like 125 2-strokes, 250 2-strokes, and maybe some 85s if you guys got them, and some good prices. And I'm really looking for some 125 and some 250s though. So if you guys got any 250s or any 2-strokes that you have and you want to sell that's blown, hit me up in the DMs, and I'll see if I can get the bike from you and put it on the channel. I want to pick up some new, some different stuff for the engine, like side covers, the engine cover and the clutch cover. I want to pick up some new one of those, maybe a red one, and the other one for that side, the racing, I forgot what the actual name of it is. It was at the top of my head, and I know it. I could say it any day, but what I want to tell you guys, I forget. But if you know what type of like engine cover I'm talking about, let me know. because I can picture it in my mind, but I just can't remember the name. And I want to get, like I said, radiators, some regular silver radiators, and some red radiator hoses, some new bars, some Yz low bend bars, probably the ones I'll be going with, and some new Dunlop tires. And if any of you guys know any more tires that's cheap, because I know the Dunlops and Michelins and all the name brand good tires are really expensive. So if you guys know any tires that are good quality tires that last a while and that are super cheap, let me know. The old radiators here, as you see, they're bent up, warped up, and screwed up. And these radiator hoses could use some more. These probably about dry rotted, ready to break apart. And it'll probably be, the bike will run better and not run hot. It runs a little hot sometimes. See a little bit of smoke when I ride her hard come out of the radiators. One reason probably because they're bent up and don't work as good, so some new radiators would work better. And getting the seat cover. As you see this seat cover, you can see like the yellow where the color is fading away right in there, especially where you sit down at, and it's just fading away. And I don't like the bike looking solid blue, so a different seat cover, a red seat cover is what I'm getting, like a factory red Yamaha seat cover. It has Yamaha on both sides right there, and I think it would just look fresh. Got to get all the graphics off those, can trash those because got some new ones of those ordered. Got a new chain, front and rear sprocket coming in. I think it's like a JT sprocket, or might be something else, but I'm pretty sure it's a JT sprocket, front, rear, and the chain. It's so cold, I spray this engine cleaner and it freezes instantly. It done froze to my frame. Look at that. It's turned to ice. Engine cleaner turns to ice instantly. That's how cold it is, guys. So I ain't gonna be able to clean anything up today. I really wish I could get that degreaser off. I don't want it to sit on my bike, and especially on the paint like that. It may eat away the paint. No, I don't know how good it is, and don't know if it could eat away paint, but if it could, the opportunity is now when it's, you know, pretty much froze onto the frame. Some of you guys are saying, I've been working for 20 years on this type of stuff and I never heard it called swing arm relay. So I just want to show you this real quick. This is an app or a website on the internet that deals with all parts for every bike, to every year, to just every motorcycle you got. This website has the part to every nut, to every washer, to every bearing, to everything you need. This part will have the diagram and be numbered, and you pick what number. The bolt you see at the bottom of the shock right there, 21 and 22 is the parts that I need to be able to connect my swing arm to my shock and the shock to the frame. This is the swing arm relay right there that I just showed you guys the actual official name for it, the OEM name. But I need the bolt. This is the bolt that I picked up from Home Depot, and I just didn't want to trust this bolt. You see the threads are going to be in the bolt hole right there, and all the pressure is going to be pushed down on the bolt, which is leading the threads to push down and, you know, rub against this relay. Now after time, I'm sure that these threads are going to eat away right here, and I don't know how like the load that this bolt can stand. I don't know how much it is. So maybe the pressure from the bike and my weight, and, you know, if I hit a jump or any pressure that goes down to this bolt, it can snap right in half. Used an old hair dryer with the heat to get all the frozen degreaser off the frame. I know you guys are probably gonna make fun of me in the comments for being that much of a baby and coming out here with a hair dryer to get frozen degreaser off the frame. But if you was in my, you know, shoes and you just got done painting a frame and degreaser that burns your hands was frozen onto a frame, I wouldn't take the risk, and I hope you guys wouldn't take the risk of the degreaser eating the paint off the frame and just screwing everything up. So I didn't want to take that risk. Guys, if you enjoyed it, be sure to smash that like button, smash the subscribe button, turn the notification bell on right beside the subscribe button, so every time I upload a video, it sends you a notification saying, hi, Gear uploaded a video. and whatever the video is, and you click on it, watch it right then, be the first to watch. So make sure you be the first to watch every time, and comment down below what else I should do with the bike. I want to get all your ideas and suggestions, put them on this bike, and I'm going to be doing some more builds on this channel. So subscribe, and if you got any bikes you want to sell me, make sure you go ahead and hit me up in the DM. My Instagram is always in every video at the beginning. And off of that, I'll catch you in the next video, guys. Peace out.